Well, to some road running now, the biggest Comrades qualifier marathon in central South Africa, Lemo Mall Mangaung Marathon, takes place on the 4th of May. And for all you ultra-marathon enthusiasts, it is the last qualifier for the Comrades Marathon. The race is not only centered around road running, but it also looks to boost township economy through weighing heavily on the hearts of the organizers. And to unpack this and a whole lot more, I'm joined by event organizer Khumbulani, Konco and Busi, Maile. Guys, thank you so much for being patient on the N1 and making sure you are here in the flesh in studio. Just take us through what this marathon is all about. I hear that it is the last opportunity for those who are going or vying to get into the Comrades Marathon.
Thank you very much, Silo, and thanks for the welcome. Yes, this marathon is brought to you by Lemo Mall in partnership with the Mangaung City, which is Mangaung Metro Municipality, and we have partnered with the Department of Arts, Sports and Culture as a custodian of sports. So this marathon, we are not only hosting a marathon, we are also celebrating 30 years of democracy in our country. So this marathon captures that whole concept and it brings it alive with the routes that we have chosen. We are targeting historical places that we want to advertise, especially through our tourism. We'll be passing in areas like Mapikela House. We'll be passing in Memorial Museum, Memorial War in Bloemfontein. Those are the sites and areas that we want to showcase to the athletes and to the tourism that will be attracting in Mangaung, and the country and the city should be bumming at the time.
Khumbulani, I mean, Bloemfontein is very well known for their love of football, for their love of rugby as well, the Free State Cheetahs. But now you're bringing road running. How's the reception been?
Look, it's a phenomenon now. It's a lifestyle. It's an activity. People love marathons now. Yeah. It's a new buzz in the country, and the people of Mangaung are excited. They are welcoming. They are waiting for this marathon to start. The numbers, we will touch on the numbers, how we are attracting people outside Free State, and we are also having some few international that will be joining us. So definitely there is a buzz, and it will be crazy in Bloemfontein.
And you, Busi, I mean, you are draped in your titanium's attire, and you know, you're already ready for the race, which starts on the 4th of May. But just take us through the course for those who are running enthusiasts. What kind of a course can they expect?
Okay, so I'm from the Titanium's Athletics Club in Bloemfontein, and we are the implementing partner. Yeah. So because we're a club, we understand what it takes to put a race together and what runners would expect. Yeah. So I think the key thing to also remember is that this is the ultimate Comrades send-off, right? Because it's the last one. Yeah. Comrades submissions for qualifying are on the 6th of May, and our race is on the 4th of May. Yeah. So more than that, though, you've got many other categories. You've got the 5K, which is a fun run. You've got the 10, you've got the 21, and you've got the 42 qualifier. But we also have other celebrations around the race. So it's going to be a party, like literally. There's entertainment with DJs that's planned. There's a beer garden that's planned as well. There's fun activities for kids. And runners, when they come through, they're actually tags that they can, you know, give to their friends and families to participate. But with regards to the run particularly, because it is a Comrades qualifier, our profile is at, so when you say profile, your elevation, you're looking at about 276, which is not too bad. So what this means then is that runners, it's your last chance, basically, to get that finishing time so that your seeding can be better. We know that seeding is connected with where you start when it comes to your Comrades. But more than that, I mean, a race also in terms of how it's set up determines, you know, how well a runner does. So do you have refreshments along the route, right? Because you need to supplement. Your long runners know that throughout the route. Do you have your marshals as well throughout the route? I know a big thing with Dr. Kenny was that he didn't want people to get lost. So he's been very strict. He's like, guys, you need to make sure that people are safe, that there are marshals along the route. We also did a lot of work, it must be said, with Dr. Kenny and his team the Kenneth Group with making sure that the city is cleaned up, that our roads, in terms of the potholes and that sort of thing. So there's been a lot of work happening as well. As you know, when your visitors come into your home, you do a bit of spring cleaning, right? So we've been doing a lot of cleaning to make sure that when our guests come through, it's going to be a safe run, it's going to be a fun run that they'll enjoy, and they'll want to come back again next year.
Busi, I'm really interested on the route. How tough is it? Is it a flat course? What kind of a course is this for those runners who might be interested?
Okay, so Bloemfontein, as you know, is fairly flat, right? So you do need to put in some work if it's flat. But because your elevation points are not that high, so it gives you a chance to really go fast. So we're looking at where athletes will have an opportunity to really test themselves, push their boundaries with regards to time. So I'd say it's a moderate route towards easy.
Moderate
I like to say moderate towards easy, but a marathon is a marathon. I mean, a marathon is a marathon, so you really do need to prepare, obviously. If you're going to be doing Comrades, I mean, you've started training. If you haven't, you should, because we all know that Comrades the clock is ticking. Exactly.
Khumbulani, just in terms of some of the household names that we know from road running, have you guys been able to attract some of those guys? Are we expecting some fast times?
Definitely. As like Busi just explained now, we have some internationals from Lesotho that have already came through. She'll give you the names of the competitors that will be coming through there. From our side is that what makes this excited is because when government partners with private sector, a product like this comes very, very, very good. We have private companies like Itau Maile, an animal feed supplier, and we have one of the biggest banks in South Africa, ABSA, being part of the sponsors as well. So they have partnered with us, Lemo Mall, under the Kenneth Group, and with government. So we're going to just produce or give you a 10 out of 10 event, 10 out of 10 marathon. The whole idea of this marathon is going to be annual. It's going to be one of the flagships of the province. It's highly supported. The crowds will be coming. The police, traffic officials will be mending the roads. Police will be, safety is our number one factor. And by the way, I just have to mention, Lemo Mall is one of the cleanest mall you ever find in the country. I'm telling you.
In the township.
And especially in the township, we are saying. So we are up to scratch with our things.
And before I get to you, Busi, in terms of which athletes are coming through and giving us a list of those stars, I want to finish here with you, Khumbulani, in terms of this is not just a race that's focusing solely on the running, but you're looking at boosting township economy. Just expand on that a little bit.
Correctly. Because of the numbers that we're expecting, we're looking at the economy of especially the guest houses at booming. Not only the guest houses, we are looking at the vendors, the stalls that will be being set up around the marathon. Will be saving the participants. On the day before the marathon, we are hosting an expo. Also in that day, the vendors are given an opportunity to come and sell, because in the expo is where your athletes come and collect their race packs, and will be all the sponsors that are sponsoring the marathon will come and showcasing their product. And on top of all of this, we are driven by Mercedes-Benz and Isuzu. And those are the cars that will be having our leading the race. So it's all on point, and it will be massive for the economy of Free State.
Okay, Busi, drop those names. Who's coming?
Okay, so I had to write this down, right? So we've got Nkosikona Pitbull. He's known as Pitbull. So he was a runner-up last year, 2023, to Oceans. He's also the Ultra Marathon SA champion winner for 2024 as well. So we're excited about that. He's top, one of the top guys. We've also got Fit Masi. She's a 2-time Comrades finisher, and she's also the first woman to run your boot camps for Comrades, so that's pretty cool. And we also have Ufundiswa. I don't know if you know Ufundiswa. She's known in the running community. GBV activist. She's a stunning woman, beautiful, but she's also a top runner, so she does your pacing for your sub 4, so that's pretty cool. And we also have Mr. Louis Massain, and Mr. Louis, Meneer Louis, as we fondly know him as, he'll be doing his 49th Comrades this year. So,
how many have you done?
I've done 2. Back to back.
Back to back. So are you on that list? Are we coming? Or was that too premature?
I was told that I need to tick off some other boxes. So we've got like these really cool people who will be backing us, you know, putting the word out as well, but also, more importantly, part of the race and part of the celebrations. So those are the activities with regards to who will be attracting, but we're expecting other top runners, right, to be joining us, because I don't know if we're going to get into this, but our cash prizes that we have, which are a huge attraction as well for your elite runners and top runners. So we're looking at, you know, it's gone up to approximately 100,000 Rand. So that is the biggest in Bloemfontein, basically. So that's a big deal. Obviously, this is our first, and we should be getting bigger with time. So there's still time for people as well. We should say this to apply, because our closing date is the 30th. So that's for your online registration. So this is for nationally. People all over the country want to apply. You've got your online registration, so you can go to our website, which is www.lemomallmarathon.co.za. Web ticket, pick and pay. That's where you can buy. If you do miss, you know, the online registrations, we've also got your physical manual registrations that are happening on the 30th, the 2nd, and then on the 3rd as well at the Expo, where you get to pick up your goodie bags that have a T-shirt. This has to be said. Every runner is going to get a free T-shirt, set of goodie bags. And also we've got bands, right, that you can give to your friends and family, about 2 or 3 that each athlete gets, so that you come, be entertained with the DJs, come to the beer garden, the kiddies can go in and have fun, because they'll be part of that, you know, the race or the fun run and everything. So really it's for the entire community and personalized race numbers.
Definitely.
So we've got until Monday, where people midnight Monday, you get a race number that's got your name on it. So that's being part of history.
And just
participate.
And just talking about the community involvement in this whole thing, I'm just curious in terms of the younger generation, the youth. What's their response in terms of, you know, events of this magnitude in Mangaung?
Look, last year we started with a race last year. It was a 5 and 10K. And the response that we got, and the numbers that came to that race, especially for people around the area in Mangaung, it was huge. Now then this year we said, okay, let's go big. So by going big, we're also doing some charitable part, where we'll be donating about 20 turkeys. To kids at different schools that can have such things. So it's one of the
the running shoes.
The running shoes, definitely. So we are looking to also to plow back to the community as much as the company has done, which is now the Kenneth Group in the past has already invested a lot of billions in the township, and I think it's one of the key thing with the black business, that you can invest back your money into the township and still make it.
And Busi, just your parting shot in terms of the running. What are people expected to see? What kind of an event? Are you guys going to be great hosts?
Yes. I think I want people to think Cape Town Marathon, Sunland Cape Town Marathon, think Soweto Marathon, think 3-in-1 Secunda Marathon. And this is what this race is going to become for the Free State. So definitely a headline race. Expect the community to be out in full force. So this is a call as well, because we're starting in the township, we're going through the burbs, we're coming back to the township. So it's for everybody to really experience that, to have fun on the road, to challenge themselves, to feel safe, comfortable, you know, to be replenished throughout the route, because there'll be food, and also to know that there's EMS, emergency services circulate, because this is a race, people exert themselves. So in terms of all those critical points, they've been covered. So it's going to be a good time as well. Like we said, it's a party, right? There's a lot of entertainment happening afterwards.
Well, knowing Bloemfontein is always a party. The supporters from Bloemfontein Celtics, you know, they always remind us of what sport can do in terms of, you know, creating happiness for people. Busi, Maile and Khumbulani, Konco, just reminding us that there is one more chance for you to qualify for the Comrades Marathon. There'll be more news and headlines right after this.